issues which have been raised. I know that we're asking these questions in a very short notice, but he's one of the most experienced and seasoned. Give him a clap, please.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Wakenya mpo? Wakenya hamjambo?
Hamjambo.
Asanteni sana. I want to say that actually pleasantly surprised to notice that the number of Kenyans living in Korea will continue to grow from strength to strength. I was here for the first time over 10 years ago. And now coming back, I've now seen that the number has grown substantially, and that it is also fairly diverse. Okay. Now, I've got a number of other groups, individuals who are on the way coming here, for joining me, because as the ambassador has said, this is a return visit. The Korean Prime Minister came to visit us early this year, and he insisted that before we go for elections in Kenya, we will pay a return visit. That's why I'm coming here. People like Honorable Oburu Odinga are on their way here from the airport coming here to join us. There was Mr. Oburu Odinga who could not make it, but I'm sure he would have loved to come and share with you Vision 2030. The CEO of Vision 2030. As you know, it's our blueprint to transform our economy from a struggling third world economy, a middle income economy by the year 2030. I'm here with the CEO of Kenyan, Mr. Adressing. Later on, we are going to sign an MOU with Daewoo Corporation between Kenyan and Daewoo today, this evening. Then the mayor of Kisumu City, Metropolitan City. And then the chairman of RIAT, that is Ramogi Institute of Advanced Technology, Professor Pierre King, is also professor at Nairobi. Now, a number of the issues, some of the issues you have raised have been responded to. There's one about scholarships to Kenyans who are in Korea, and this is an issue that we can discuss bilaterally. So we are going to conclude this in our bilateral discussions with the government of Korea, which will take place between tomorrow and Tuesday. Okay? And the other one is the issue of Kenyans being officially registered to be able to teach English here. In other words, the recognition of Kenya as an English-speaking country. I know this has been raised with you before in my previous visit here. So we will also raise it again when we discuss with the Korean hosts tomorrow. Okay? The issue of containers bureaucracy has Dr. Oburu responded to. The issue of infrastructure, this is what I'm going to deal with that in my remarks. Utilization of graduates, yes, that has been also partially talked about. Voting of Kenyans abroad. Insecurity in Kenya. And blueprint on out of AIDS syndrome. The running mates. Why are you only targeting the common man instead of the leaders, the big fish? Then the issue of IDPs. First, issue of IDPs. This issue keeps on coming up whenever I talk to Kenyans. It's important for people to understand this issue of IDPs properly. Because you see, when we are talking about the IDPs, people who were displaced as a result of the crisis of 2008, Some of them went to tents, camps in Eldoret, some of them in Nakuru, some of them in Naivasha, and several other places. Now you know that immediately after this crisis, we started a very massive program of resettling people. And quite a number of people who had been displaced, who had opportunity to go back, went back to where they come from. Once security was restored, and several police stations were created to provide security. But there are those who did not want to go back to where they had been uprooted from, for fear that it would be recurrent in the future occurrence. These ones were being resettled, either being given money, were resettled, or some alternative. But then there are other people who did not have land or property from where they were uprooted. Then they went to camp. Because if you ask this fellow, tell us where you were removed from, he cannot show you. He cannot show you where you were removed from. Some people who just want to take advantage of this situation to be settled by government. When you say that, just say that you are a landless person like any other, because the government has a responsibility to settle people. But don't say that you are really an IDP, because you are not an IDP as a result of post-election violence. See, and then the other hand is the other people who are taking advantage of this situation, so that they come to the camp at night, in the morning they go on to work, and they come back to the camp. Now, you see, in other words, if you do a complete audit, you'll find that the number of people who are never displaced, and the number keeps on rising. And so it is like a bottomless pit. So this is what other people need to understand. But really genuine IDPs who were displaced, who had places they were displaced from, have actually almost all been resettled. This is